everybody, what is happening? My name is Just a Fun Guy, and if my voice sounds different, or you hear me coughing and clearing my throat more, I'm sick, so just bear with me here. I just want to get that out of the way before I get to what my video is going to be about. Remember a couple of days ago, I did a video on SimCity. You know how to build a nice, big, utopian mega city? It's about an hour long, so if you didn't watch the whole thing, I understand. But after that video, I discovered something that really helped me make the city even better. A little thing called mods. Now, mods, call them cheats, call them whatever you want. I played around with them, and how I got them was I found them on another YouTube video and through simtropolis.com. Now, obviously you can sign in or sign up and do whatever you want to get the most, but these are the mods I got without signing up. I got about 30 pages worth of them, and I went to 20 to 30 pages, and it's not bad. It's got some good mods. So, just scrolling down here. Let's say I want this one. This mod here. Made on June the 27th of 2017. If I want to download a mod, I press download file. It redirects me to activetech.net. And you have to disable your ad blocker for it to work because it's an ad that helps pay for who knows what. Then you press skip ad and it downloads. And it's gonna wind up and this PC documents SimCity 4 plugins, and I unzip it from the folder. I don't know what it's like if you have like SimCity, if you have Windows 7, Windows XP, but if you have it on Windows 10 on Steam, this is how it's gonna go down. Obviously, there is some, you could do it on Mac differently, you could do it, it's just, that's how it's done. Anyway, that's how you get the mods down. So, I'm going to show you the mods that I have on SimCity 4, some I downloaded even tonight. Let's get to the game. To get to the game, I will snap my fingers and we'll be there. Like I said, when I snap, the game will be up. Let's start a new city for the first mod. Because the first one is going to be, not necessarily the most important, but it's still going to be the first. The first mod is the money statue. It is $1. Now, what exactly does it do? It gives you $100 million. At the bottom of the screen, and take a look. Now you have a crap load of money to do whatever you want with. Oh, I don't know, like for example, put like 50 Empire State Buildings everywhere. I would have ran out like 50 of them ago if I had and then the light in the mall. You could do that if you wanted without a shitload of money. But right now I'm gonna obliterate the city and show you some more mods with but those ones piece of land I'm using for just mod testing because I need one. So with my city being obliterated, if you've never seen a city being obliterated on SimCity 4 before, you haven't lived. So exit without saving. But it doesn't matter because when the city's obliterated, it can't go back. Now let's go to my new city. It's just called New City. Let's start with utilities. Now with utilities, it's just power lines, and then these power plants are mods. They're squeaky clean, efficient, and overall perfect. And I have some fun mods like nuclear increaser. But that's not kidding, that is a nuclear increaser. And then the same, we have same with water, you have water, and then pollution increaser, medium, pollution increaser large. Let's go to air pollution, water pollution. So it creates air pollution in large amounts. Now my city is polluted. Which I just downloaded these mods like tonight, so I'm not really sure a lot of what they do. So it just basically increases pollution a lot. Now you can see my pollution is going down with that thing. They're not there anymore. Air pollution increaser, medium, large, garbage increaser. Tons of filthy garbage, and you can chuck tons of filthy garbage. And you actually have a radiation destroyer. Essentially what the radiation destroyer does, it gets rid of all the radiation in your city. And it just does it through the map. Like, for example, I tried it where I lit a nuclear power plant on fire and spread the radiation all over the place. It just got rid of it on the map. But on the ground, it's still disgusting. Garbage increaser. It looks like it chucks tons of garbage all over the place. These are kind of what you would call anti-mods. And they also have a pretty cool mod called the Garbage Chute. And it kind of goes on a bit of a tangent saying that, but basically you just chuck garbage over the side into the unknown abyss. And you have the pit. It can recycle up to 100 tons of it. Over 100, maybe over 1,000 tons of recycling. Then there's a no garbage mod, which I'll show you that when I get to an actual city. Now, but let's get to an actual city to show you what the mods can actually do. Because this is not cutting it, I don't think. Let's go to Midge City. It's loading. Alright, here it is. And this is the city I haven't incorporated a whole bunch of mods onto yet. So, let's get to it. The first mod that you can incorporate onto a city is a citywide fire station. For example, these large fire stations, they only have 2 engines. If you incorporate a large fire station, or a citywide fire station is what it's called, we have 31, 32 engines. And same with crime. They have this thing called a custom probable that's basically just gets rid of all the crime in the city. And same with the health. Alright, I'm going to get rid of all the fire stations and police stations, and when I snap my fingers again, there's going to be no fire or crime or health. Let's get to it. Alright, like I said, in the snap of my fingers, no more fire stations, except for the Citywide. And the custom ploppable for my crime. I also re-added an airport that got demolished because of a neighboring road that destroyed it. But I wasn't going to snap my fingers and my health be all perfect, because I want to show you a little something. I'm going to... You can see my health is not the best. It's okay tops. So I am going to get rid of it. Which, this is commercial. There is a hospital there, a hospital here. It's actually, these are almost whole frozen. Get rid of the road. Make it nice. Let's get rid of the big hospital there and place the hospital that I am going to put. There's St. Annalise Hospital and the Trinity Hospital. St. Annalise Hospital holds a good amount of people. Well, this hospital holds about 10,000 to 15,000 more. Let's get rid of both of these. It's actually, get rid of all of this. And replace the commercial rail like so. No, I can't move on about like I wanted to. Sorry for not talking, it's just I'm trying to think aloud what I'm gonna do here. That's good. So, long story short, I get rid of all the hospitals and just kept this one. Now watch as my health watch as my health goes from okay and poor to spectacular. Now it's spectacular. I took care of my health, crime, and fire hazard. Now my education I really can't do anything about. The schools are going to stay there for now. The next thing I'm going to tackle is my garbage. Now I can use the pit, I can use the garbage. But how do I make sure that my Sims don't produce any more garbage? Go into my city audiences and go to the nuclear free zone. Also, there's a mod called Super Demand. This mod makes high wealth commercial industry very prevalent in your city. You can legalize gambling, which is the only thing that's came with the game. Then there's a Super Sim Jackpot Lottery. A sim can win $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in a lottery. And you can legalize medical marijuana, which if you're in a bit of a rut, or if you need a bit of a boost, that will get you the boost you need, because depends on city size, it's from $4,000 to maybe $10,000. So with all that in the case, we will watch my garbage go down to 0. Oh, sure. I mean, it's going down right now. Oh yeah, it's going down. I don't think it's gonna go down to 0 right away, but it's going down. Oh, but the super demand, I'll keep it on fast forward, and I'll show you high rises will be appearing everywhere, like this high rise. That's not a high rise. But you can see super tall buildings, taller than the St. Annalyn's Hospital up here, like this building. That one here. And the one thing with the super high demand is the dirty industry will appear again. I may not be a fan of the dirty industry, but I've learned to live with it. And this airport is going to need to be upgraded to a medium residential airport. I'm waiting for the travel advisor guy to say, upgrade it now! There we go. Let's see how that trash has come. Well, it's getting there, but not as fast as I've done it where there's 7,000s and 0 instantly. That's pretty much everything. I've showed you all the demand mods. I've showed you almost everything you need to see here. But there's one more mod I want to show you. I can give this guy. These are some vehicle mods. You got Obama's limo, which is the free drive it. That looks like the Cadillac one. Well, this is super fragile because if I crash into something, if crashed into something more and it's like game over, but apparently this was not as fragile. And then I could give Hagar to Pika or anybody in my city. These are mod vehicles. Mod vehicles. What are they called? Rolls-Royce Phantom, Alpha C Red, Rolls-Royce Phantom. Let's have him drive a Rolls-Royce. So that's beautiful. That is a beautiful Rolls-Royce. It's actually got a good shape too. I would consider that a Rolls. And let's see what other cars he's got besides a Rolls and an Alpha. Then he can drive Volkswagen. Oh, Mr. Bean's green mini. Tangerine. Let's drive Mr. Bean's car. Yeah, that's a fragile car, right? Then again, if Mr. Bean ever got in an accident, this car would have got sold. But those are just some of the fun car mods that I've downloaded too. That's pretty much everything. And as you can see, the high rises are starting to pour in. And I am not going to allow him to drive Mr. Bean's car. He's going to drive the green Rolls. And just one more check on the garbage to see how it's coming. It's coming along beautifully. Should beat 0 at no time. That's pretty much everything when it comes to the mods. No, that's not exactly true. I think there are some more mods. I know there are some more mods that I can show you in just a second here. But I'm going to show you them on my landlord test menu mods. So I'm going to save and exit to the region here. And I'm going to go to my new city, Tropical. Oh, as you can see, I was playing around with the garbage chute here. So what I showed you was the power, water, and utilities. There's education, which there were no mods for. Fire, crime, health, which I'm going to show you. The maximum amount of same people you can say, I believe, is 22,000. You can fit like 15,000 more people in the Trinity Hospital, so that's why I picked that. And when it comes to mods, there's a lot more on the, what do you call these, rewards and achievements. Like, for example, you have a spaceport, but then you also have a teleportation facility. It's like a spaceport, but without the launches. And you have your Area 51 or Area 5.1, your casino, your toxic waste dump, all the things that give you money that people hate. But now you have your eco-friendly toxic waste dumps, your particle testing, which not like a missile testing, Area 5.1 amusement park, social rehabilitation center instead of federal prison, you know, stuff like that. And these two things may still produce a lot of radiation, but the eco-friendly toxic waste dump doesn't. And speaking of radiation, I'm going to show you what the radiation here does. I basically told you, but it's better to see it. So, to show you, I pushed it over, and I'm going to get the original Area 5.1 toxic waste dump. And what else causes radiation? Disease Research Center. There's a whole bunch of radiation all in this area here. Now, to get rid of the You Don't Deserve It mod, or not the mod, but a cheat, all you gotta do is save and exit to the region. And go back. And then now you can find it easier because now everything's locked and you can press it again. So, the radiation eater, they got the money statue. What on earth was that? Here it is. It's called the Radiation Destroyer. It's $2,500. Radiation's gone just like that. But as you can see, it's only gone on the map, but not on the ground. So it kind of works, but it's not my favorite mod. Yeah, let's also test that let's test this water pollution mod, and I got a couple water polluter mods. So let's refresh everything by just, save an exit to region, make sure everything's refreshed. Let's make some of this area water. which when you have your god powers up, actually, let's do it in a new city where I actually have the god powers. I can actually make a crater and a mesa, this, that, and the other thing. Let's pick a nice valley of water, right somewhere here. And I actually have a couple of water polluter mods. Got a water polluter right here. Let's do water pollution. And it produces crap loads of water pollution. Let's get rid of it and see what happens. The water pollution goes back down. That's not the first one I got. This is the second one I got. Exactly, what is this? This is open grass area, but I'm not exactly sure if it's another water polluter mod. I'd have to look at it again. I'm not sure what it is. So, oh yes, and I have a couple different city halls too. So, for example, you have the original city hall. The original one's right here. That's the first city hall. This is an upgraded version. It's got a couple of wings added to it. Then this is the last and final version. Now I really think that is pretty much it here. Oh, I know exactly what this is. It's a illegal water mud enhancer. Okay, I think that's all I need to show you with the mods. Now this is pretty much it. Well, again, I am just a fun guy. And I'm just signing off right here. So until next time, so long, YouTube.